sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. The inclusion of Martha Koome, Chief Justice, in a technical committee that is overseeing the preparedness for next year's election is really causing a lot of jitters in Tangatanga. Listening to what Bahati Member of Parliament, Kimani Ngunjiri, has to say, after which, as usual, we are going to dissect that and see exactly, in clear terms, what it means politically. Listening to this. Yes, that's Kimani Ngunjiri, Bahati Member of Parliament, a very, very staunch William Ruto defender. And from his tone, you can see that's a bitter man. He is complaining. And the reason why he is complaining is because Martha Koome has been included in a technical committee that is overseeing the preparedness for next year's election. Martha Koome is the chairperson of that committee. That committee ropes in the Internal Security Ministry, the Judiciary, and also the polls body. We have Matiangi in that committee. We have Karanja Kibicho. We have the Attorney General, and also we have ICTCS Musheru. And also we have Fula Chebukati. So that Tangatanga leader is just complaining because also the Chief Justice is also part of that team. What does that mean politically? That's our analysis and discussion today. So if in case you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. There are 5 things that comes out clearly from that speech. Because I believe that when Kimani Ngunjiri talk, he's largely airing what the feeling among a majority of Tangatanga leaders. The first thing that comes out clearly is that what goes around comes around. Tables have actually turned against William Ruto and his team. They are now crying foul as Raila Odinga takes a backseat. Listening to that member of parliament talk, I'm tempted to think that maybe he's part of the opposition. Largely, Raila and his team have been talking the way that leader is talking. So in my considered opinion, I'm tempted to conclude that William Ruto and his team, they have already started their opposition role. They are now talking as the official opposition. And that just shows that tables have actually turned against them. What goes around comes around. The second thing, Ruto and his team are sensing defeat. And most likely, they are laying out a plan or how they will not accept the results of next year's election. And for quite some times now, William Ruto have been actually insulting and attacking Raila Molo Odinga, that is a perennial loser, somebody who does not accept defeat. From that tone of that member of parliament, it's almost certain that this team, this group, will most definitely not accept election results next year. So they are just trying to find excuses early in advance so that when they're defeated next year, they will bring all sorts of complaints that elections were rigged. The same people have been actually chiding and attacking Raila, calling him a perennial loser. It seems to appear that they are now, the same word they've been using against Raila, maybe they are, the same words are most likely going to be used against them. They are actually sensing defeat. And then the third thing, from that tone, from the way that leader, that member of parliament, or rather that MP is talking, I'm seeing some kind of desperation setting in Tangatanga. They have nowhere to run to, apart from ranting on podiums, or rather in public rallies. They have no teeth. In fact, they are toothless. They cannot bite or do anything. This is a disparate team. They just don't know what to do. They are toothless. They can't bite. They are clueless on how to handle such kind of situation. So they are just left to issue empty threats on public rallies, or rather in public rallies. That just also just exposes that this is a team that is largely not calculative, and they are not very, very good in terms of political strategy. Because now, I'm one person who has been maintaining here that William Ruto's main undoing is that he talks too much. He's very quick to talk. William Ruto is on record calling Raila Muganga a perennial loser, somebody who does not accept defeat. And he has also on several occasions saying that it's not the IBC to decide who becomes the president. And he has been saying that it's the people. And is also on record stating one time that even if Oburu Odinga was to be made the chair of IEBC, he has no problem with that. You can see now, he has started complaining. His people have started complaining. So it just shows, ladies and gentlemen, that William Ruto is actually a loose talker. He talks without looking at the bigger picture. So the things he has been saying, or the things he has been using against others, those same things are actually coming back to haunt him. He's a loose talker, and somebody who is actually disparate. Is disparate. And then fourthly, listening to that member of parliament talk, you know, Kimani Ngujiri is very well known for inciting kind of speeches. Listening to him, not even only on that video, or rather in that video, but a majority of his speeches are laced with a lot of anger and incitement. He's actually talking about blood, damu kumwagika. That is actually cleverly and also indirectly inciting Kenyans to violence. And from where I sit, I tend to believe, or rather I strongly believe, that those kind of leaders, actually the law should deal with them firmly. They should meet the full force of the law. They should not actually be tolerated. These are leaders that are actually inciting Kenyans. Just 2 days ago, or about a day ago, Dennis Itumbi was also actually inciting our police officers. So it seems that Tanga new style of campaigns, they are trying to incite Kenyans. And I know they are inciting Kenyans because from the look of things, they know that they don't have any realistic chance of winning the presidency. Things are crumbling before their own very eyes. So actually, they are just left to incite. Yes, that comes out very clearly. And then finally, that's a continued display of lack of faith in independent institutions. Tanga leaders, they have been attacking government institution, independent institution. That's also just a way, an indication that even if they form government, they will not let this independent institution function. They will be directing this independent institutions on how to function. You know, William Ruto and his team, you know, they have been really celebrating Wafula Chebukati. It seems to appear that somebody is sympathetic to them, they celebrate that person. Then somebody who maybe is neutral or independent, they resort to attacking that kind of a person. That seems to be Tanga brand of politics. So in this case, ladies and gentlemen, besides their display of lack of faith in government institution or on independent institution, it's also some sign of a doublespeak. And somebody they consider sympathetic to them, they don't attack that person. Somebody who is deemed to be independent, they attack that person. So they are also in one way or the other indirectly speaking from both sides of the mouth. They are just masters of doublespeak. And they are also confirming to Kenyans that they don't have respect or trust in independent institutions. And if they are elected to power, they will be directing these independent institutions on how to conduct their businesses. Those 5 things comes out very, very clearly, listening to that Tanga leader speak. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. And to any other person who is watching us for the very first time and you are watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Drop a comment, please. And if possible, subscribe and give this video a like. Give it a like, please. And to our fans in this YouTube channel, I'm very, very much humbled and grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here by constantly, on a daily basis, giving our videos likes and also dropping a comment. Thank you. God bless you. Any other person who is also a fan of ours here, but you have not yet subscribed, tap on the subscription button and if possible, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu.